Telegram group. It's called D.AI.SY Official Channel, and you can get that from one of your team members if you don't have it already. But guys, we got some great announcements today, and without any doubt, D.AI.SY is hitting record momentum right now. And as we were preparing for this call, Edward, Ilya, and I have been talking for the last really couple of weeks about what's happening right now, what makes D.AI.SY different. Some of the biggest, most exciting waves of momentum are happening all over the world right now. I mean, we're just seeing the market wake up to the D.AI.SY opportunity. And this thought came to us that D.AI.SY leaders are trendsetters, not trend jumpers. We are wave makers, not wave chasers. And there's a lot of people that they'll try to jump from wave to wave to wave and never truly position themselves for the real wave, to ride the real wave of momentum with a real opportunity that has real roots and real foundations laid. And one of the things that we're just the most proud of when it comes to this community is the leadership that we have seen over the last 12 months. And one of the things that about the D.AI.SY community, the D.AI.SY project, is we are long-term. We are a visionary project. We know where we are going, and whatever challenges we have to face together, it's going to be worth it. There's zero doubt in our minds, and you can talk to any leader in D.AI.SY right now, and you're going to hear the same sentiment echoed throughout the entire movement, and that is that 2023, we are going to break every record in this industry. We will see 1 billion in contributions in 2023. We will see 1 million members in D.AI.SY in 2023. And the reason is because the project is so real. It's proven itself over time. We continue to move forward. And right now we have some of the most exciting things happening in D.AI.SY and in the history of this industry. And so there's never been a better time. And we want to really extend an invitation to those who maybe have not been engaged in D.AI.SY. Maybe you got involved in the initial launch, or maybe you got involved in the relaunch in 2021, and you are part of that early launch momentum, but maybe over the last 12 months, there's been some disconnection, or maybe you have folks in your organization who have been disconnected from D.AI.SY. Maybe they got discouraged when, for example, the crypto AI performance went down. It's a great example. And we've even seen messages with people saying, social media and different things going, is that project still around? We didn't know that project even still existed. And because the industry has been so used to projects starting, hitting challenges, and disappearing, starting, hitting obstacles, and disappearing. And this has been a pattern in much of the industry. And so D.AI.SY has really proven itself to the world that there is no such thing as quitting. There is no such thing as giving up. This is a project that is here to stay. We've laid a solid foundation as a community, and now we are going to the next level together. And this is just a powerful moment in the history of this industry that you get to be a part of. And so if you or folks in your organization have been unplugged or been unsure over the last months or year, we want to invite you. We want you to know that the leaders in this community have never wavered. We have continued to build, continued to grow, continued to deliver on promises. And this is a time where we want to just welcome everyone that has ever been a part of D.AI.SY to just feel proud. If you were a part of D.AI.SY in the beginning, you made one of the most powerful decisions you've ever made in your life. And here we are almost 2 years later, and things are moving bigger and better than ever. If you're new to D.AI.SY in the last 6 to 12 months, you are a part of this momentum that we are seeing right now. And we just want to congratulate you and really share some exciting information with you today. The last thing that we want to say before we dive into the slides today, and I think maybe this is the most important number one thing for every single one of us to focus on right now, and that is the Told You So event in Dubai, February 21st and 22nd. And we want to extend, we want to really open our heart today and really say that if we come together as a community, when we come together right now for the next 90 days as a community, and we make this event a massive turnout event, ladies and gentlemen, you can write history with us in February. And we are so certain of that. We know the announcements that are being made. We know the guest speakers that are going to be at that event. We know the things that are going to take place in those 2 days. And if we've ever made a promise that is the most powerful promise we've ever made, it's that the explosion for Daisy is going to happen at that event in Dubai, February 21st and 22nd. And quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, that event is in the hands of you, the community right now. Because if we come to that event and we have, 1,000 people there, it's just not going to be the same story as when we come to that event with 5,000 members that are there. And that requires you, each of you as core members of this community, to really make a commitment, not just to be at the event. I think every person on this call has already made that commitment. Most people on this call today have already bought their tickets. They're already booked their flights. They're going to be in Dubai. But now we take it to the next level and we say, how many people from your organization, from your network, are you going to have at that event? And I personally believe that more important than performance right now, more important than new growth right now, although those things are incredibly important, the number one most important thing we can do as a community right now is promote the event in February and get commitments from people, help influence them to make the decision to be at this event. Because by doing that, you literally create the next wave of momentum in Daisy. And we've got 90 days. We've got November, December, January, going into February to really make a push, really grow like we've never grown, really promote like we've never promoted, really gather the community like we've never gathered. And we show up in Dubai together at the Coca-Cola Arena. I promise you, you're going to be a part of something that you've never seen before. The world has never seen before. And what Daisy is going to do the end of this year and all of 2023 is truly going to be record breaking. So Edward, before we dive into the slides, please jump in as well here, because I know that for all of us, we are so focused right now on this February event. And we know that this event is going to be the real launch of Daisy to the next level.
Yeah, I'm giving you
Jeremy, you're absolutely right. So every day when we speak with leaders, with members, right, so we keep reminding and telling them about this event, because this is everything we have now in our hearts, in our minds, everything, the full focus on this event. This is how it's done in this industry. So this is how we did it until today, and this is how we will continue to do, because this is not going to be the last event. This is actually, I would say, this is going to be the first real big event for Daisy, right? And next events we're going to do locally and also globally are going to be also mind-blowing, of course, like 2024, 2025, right? Because we have long-term plans for Daisy. So this is absolutely, Jeremy, you just nailed it. So it's absolutely right thing to share with people. Invite everybody to this event and buy tickets before we have increase in the price, right? So I know you're going to mention about this during your presentation today. So it's very good timing to buy it, and also make sure you buy your tickets. You book your tickets to Dubai. You book your hotel in Dubai, because it's expensive. It's high season in February. Do it in advance. Plan it with your teams, with your groups, right? So beforehand. Otherwise, if you do it on the last minute, it's gonna be quite expensive, right? So make sure you do it before.
Yeah, Jeremy, when you spoke earlier and talk about how we started and everything, when we started originally, we had one vision, one goal. Today, our vision is a lot bigger and more farther, right? So we see, and I see a lot of leaders when they have somebody joining their team, they actually promoting Dubai event right away, and people purchasing tickets and getting excited. So it's actually it's the biggest excitement And it's the biggest thing for your business. What to do is come to Dubai, because in Dubai, the information is going to be shared. You're not going to get this information after. There's some things you will hear it, but it's not the same as seeing it and being there. So it's pretty big deal. I'm very, very excited. We're preparing actually meeting with some top leaders in December, specifically for February event, right? So it's exciting. Build your business for event, yeah.
Exactly, and you know, the information is part of it. It's, you know, fairly easy to get information, but inspiration, that comes from energy. Inspiration, you can't get that from a video playback. You can't get that from that comes from the live event. We have markets right now in DAISY like Japan, Germany, other markets, they're changing people's lives. I mean, we're watching single moms create financial freedom. We're watching families that have been through bankruptcies redeem themselves and pull themselves out of holes because of the DAISY opportunity. You're going to have experience a level of inspiration. We're innovating the future here in this community, this project, and you're going to feel that emotional impact at that event. And you can't get that without being there live and in person. That's just something that happens in person. So Edward, exactly what you said, exactly what you said. This event is absolutely the most important decision you can make. If you want DAISY to change your life financially, if you want DAISY if you want 2023 to be a year of income and wealth generation that you've never experienced before, then this event is it. The people that are at this event are going to experience something so profound, so powerful. And guys, we're investing literally millions of dollars into this event, literally in recognition, in production, in everything that it takes to make this happen, bringing in the surprise guest speakers that we have. And we're just telling you that this is the moment that all of us have been waiting for. And so if you haven't booked your ticket yet, get your ticket. You can go to toldyouso.com. We'll talk about that later today. But that event in Dubai, everything we're going to talk about today is going to be exciting news, announcements, and updates. But we want to start and end the call today with really unifying this community and saying, guys, there's nothing, I mean, nothing more important to your financial future with DAISY and to the future itself of DAISY than this Dubai event. And we don't have the ability to fill that event up. The founders and the leaders by ourselves, we don't have the ability to reach the 150, 160,000 members that are in the DAISY community. That has to be done through every single one of you, every single one of us doing our part to get the word out, to get commitments from people, and really let them know how powerful this event is going to be. So with all of that being said, I know everybody's waiting for some great announcements today. So let's dive into the slides that we have. So first of all, guys, obviously the Forex AI is just on fire, 267% over the last 7 months. And this is just extraordinary. There's no one else in the industry that's able in showing and producing these types of results. And congratulations to every one of you who were already a part of Forex from the very beginning. Congratulations to every one of you who've upgraded tiers in Forex. Congratulations to every one of you who make the decision today to get started in the Forex AI side of DAISY, because there's massive momentum happening there as well. Over the next 48 hours, and we made this announcement, everybody saw the back office this last 2 weeks, but over the next 48 hours, starting right now today, and over the next 48 hours, it's going to be a process because every single account goes through a process. And so there's a script that has to run and perform for the next 2 days. But starting now and over the next 48 hours, 98% of the crypto AI balance, that's the current balance that you have in crypto AI for tiers 1 and 2, and 70% of tiers 3 through 10 will be moved into the Forex AI for testing and development. Now, I got to tell you, I personally believe, along with Edward, Ilya, and Dr. Ann and the whole team, that what we're going to see in crypto AI in the future is going to be everything that we've dreamed of. But because the task is so big, because the market is so new, the volatility is there, there's a development process that's taking longer than expected to achieve that result. And so this is going to allow the crypto AI team to continue to work. They're still going to have funds available to continue to test and develop the crypto AI side of the platform. And we believe 2023 crypto AI is going to actually outperform the Forex AI in the long term. But right now, we know that it's Forex AI that's producing the results. That's where the excitement is at. And so many of you have came to us and asked, is there any way that our crypto AI contribution could be placed into Forex AI, at least temporarily, so that we can see some momentum and some growth and some results there? Well, the timing is perfect because right now the Forex AI is ready to handle and test with higher funds. So it's going to be a very good move for the Forex AI. The team, the development technology team has been working for months now to prepare for this transfer to take place so that everything is smooth and everything is seamless. And that literally begins today. And over the next 48 hours, you will see it continue to transfer until every single person is completed. So again, 98% of your tier 1 and tier 2 contribution and 70% of tiers 3 through 10 will be moved into Forex for testing and development. This is a temporary move. This is once the crypto AI is ready and ready at the next level, then that transfer back will take place. But this is going to allow everyone to enjoy the benefits and the results of Forex AI while we have those results. The momentum pack continues until we reach 100 million. So this is a big announcement today, guys. The momentum pack continues until we reach 100 million. And it does not include the crypto AI transfer. So huge excitement and congratulations, because we reached the goal of 50 million in the month of October. You can see 54, almost 55 million in contributions in Forex right now. And we are extending the momentum pack until we reach 100 million in total contribution. So that's not the live trading balance. That doesn't count the transfer of crypto AI funds, but that is specifically 100 million in contributions into the Forex AI from the tier contributions. Again, the transfer of crypto AI funds into Forex is temporary until the crypto AI development is fully ready for the next phase of testing and development. We have our biggest announcements ever at the Dubai event for both cryptocurrency and Forex in 2023. So again, you don't want to miss that event. We can't disclose, but I tell you, you got to be there. We're going to make history and we're going to shock the industry with the announcements that are made in February at that event. Boy, I tell you, the builders pool and the achievers pool, Edward, Ilya, it's been a dream come true. This has been a life-changing experience. And why don't you guys jump in and talk a little bit about what these pools are doing and how it's changing people's lives right now?
Yeah, if you compare from the last month, actually, the last month we had in Builders Pool, I think like 228 or something, right? And this month is 258. So you see it started growing, even though if you look at the performance, it based on a trading performance, right? And October month was slightly less than September, but still we got more in Builders Pool. So in order to achieve Achiever Pool, if you achieve a share in Achiever Pool, you probably have 20-30 shares in Builders Pool, and that's a lot. That's exciting. I mean, everyone knows. If you don't know, you definitely go to your upline and talk about how to become Achiever, to get into Achiever Pool, because you qualify one time and you get paid for the next at least 1 year. And all achievers, they're going to be a special recognition in Dubai event. You do not want to miss that, because it's going to worth a while. It's exciting.
Yeah, Edward, you and I were talking a lot this week that really right now in Daisy, if we really, you know, as we look and say who are the leaders of the leaders, I mean, what group of people right now in Daisy are driving this momentum that we're having? It's this group right here. It's the Forex Achievers Pool earners, because it's one thing to have done something 2 years ago when we launched Daisy, but those that are earning shares in the Achievers Pool are building right now. They're in the build mode right now. And I'll tell you, I mean, that's this for most people, this is life-changing money, especially if you go from where you are today to Paysetter leader. That means that you've helped 3 people become Paysetter golds. You would have 3 shares in the Achievers Pool. And that's about $15,000 a month right now in residual passive income just from this one bonus. This is absolutely life-changing money. And what's incredible is if we talk about the builders pool, when you go Paysetter and you do it and you do it through really building, not just one person that contributes, you know, a lot of funds towards 128, but you really are building, you can earn up to 50 shares in the builder pool just by reaching Paysetter gold. And that's a big deal. 50 shares times $258 a share. That's like a bonus. That's like a one-time bonus for reaching Paysetter right now. So this builders pool is really driving momentum. And even for the brand new person that comes in and they refer a few people, they're building Daisy part-time. This is an opportunity for you to really get an extra reward just by referring new people. Every 5,000 USDT in contributions ultimately can lead towards a share in this pool. But the Achievers Pool is really where the power is at. This is a permanent share. You earn it and it's yours all the way through June of 2024. You get paid every single month for every single Achiever share that you earn. And you can earn this share by helping anyone who you personally refer, help them reach Paysetter Gold, and you earn another share in this bonus pool. And we are going to be doing massive recognition. And I mean massive. I mean, this Achievers Pool share. If you say, hey, what do I got to do to be a rock star in the Dubai event? How do I get the ultimate level of recognition at the Dubai event? The answer is earn the Achievers Pool shares. And if you earn these Achiever shares and you become a Paysetter leader, you're gonna walk out of that event as what we believe is one of the real heroes and truest leaders of the Daisy movement. And so this Achievers Pool and Builders Pool is really what's driving a big part of the momentum right now. Again, the Forex Momentum Pack will continue until we reach 100 million in contributions. Crypto AI transfers do not count towards the 100 million. We also want to announce today, guys, that the Paysetter reset is now extended until January 1st. So last month, we had a record number of new Paysetter golds for 2022. And we are doing an extended Paysetter reset for January 1st. What does that mean? That means that if you have 24 personal referrals, and we're making a change right now where instead of requiring people to have those 24 referrals in the month of, for example, November, as long as you have 24 personal referrals total since you've joined Daisy, so 24 personal referrals and 128,000 USDT in personal referral contributions in that calendar month. So for example, today's November 1st. Let's say you already have 24 personal referrals in Daisy. If you also get 128,000 in personal referral contributions in the month of November, you will be qualified as a Paysetter. And then again, that will reset in December as well for individuals to take advantage of that. And this Paysetter reset is something that's really driving momentum right now. And so we're going to extend this all the way to the end of the year and really give everyone a chance to take advantage of the momentum that's happening right now. And I'll tell you guys, this is where if you want to max out the DAISY compensation plan, get to Pacesetter Leader. If you're already a Pacesetter Leader, get your second share, get your third share, because it's powerful. By becoming a Pacesetter Leader right now, you will have earned 3 shares in the Achievers bonus pool. So if you start today, or if you started since Forex, you have 3 shares in the Achievers pool. And if you help 3 people reach Pacesetter Gold, you become a leader, you get 1.25%, your share of all of the global trading rewards, and you earn a share of 1.8% of all of the crowdfunding contributions. So this is huge. This is your way of saying, I'm not only earning from the team that I built, but now I get to earn from the entire growth of the DAISY project. And this is really where the magic happens, is at Pacesetter Leader. And so we're going to be doing massive recognition for those that have shares in the Achievers pool and those who have reached Pacesetter Leader at the event in February. And then the last announcement here today is that we are extending for 48 hours. So November 3rd at 2 p.m. UTC time, we are extending the discounted tickets for the Dubai event. So the next 2 days is a really great opportunity to help everyone in your organization make their commitment to the Dubai event, the Told You So event, February 21st and 22nd. You can go to toldyouso2023.com, and for the next 48 hours, the discounted early bird tickets will be extended, and then the price will go up from there. And as we said before, guys, this event in Dubai is absolutely going to be the explosion of DAISY. I'm excited about the transfer of the crypto to the Forex AI. I think this is really, it was the right thing, the fair thing to do. It wasn't easy. It took a lot of work from the development team to put this together, but it's going to be exciting, because here's what's probably going to happen. We have November, December, January, and most of February before the Dubai event. That means that we're going to see 4 months of the Forex performance. And for those of you that have contributions in the crypto AI, that's significant. You know what can happen in 4 months in the Forex. We're 7 months right now into the Forex, and we're almost at 300% in 7 months. So 4 months from now, we'll be at the Dubai event, and every single member in DAISY is going to have a large portion of their crypto contribution that is in the trading right now placed into Forex. That means the entire community is going to be winning, and winning together. When we get to that event in Dubai, there's not a single person in the world that has joined DAISY that's not going to be excited about the performance and the results that they're seeing. So Edward, I'll throw it over to you guys.
So Jeremy, this transfer of the funds, like you said, I personally believe it's going to bring like next level of momentum to our community, right? So we spoke about this. So we are definitely having momentum now, but what's going to happen in the next few weeks? And now it's like high season in our industry, right? November, December, very hot months, right? Even though we're entering into winter, in our industry, it's like very hot months. I mean, except for Christmas time, maybe, right? So we're going to see definitely some big growth. And like you said, I think for us, extremely important that not a single member in our community having losses with DAISY, right? So it's extremely important for everybody to recover losses and to start making money, right? So this is when the real huge, big momentum going to start, and it's going to be just unstoppable. So this is a whole plan that we have, and this is why we're moving the funds. It's not because we are not confident in crypto. We know 100% Dr. Anna is going to make it, right? So it's a matter of time, whether it takes a few weeks or a few months from now. But we don't want to lose on the timing, right? Because timing is everything in our industry. So I'm extremely excited. I'm excited to see those leaders that we're going to fly beginning of December in Dubai, right? So we're going to meet with top guys, top leaders, biggest income earners in DAISY community, right? So we're going to plan some big stuff for February for this event next year, and it's so exciting. So Jeremy, just like you, I cannot sleep at night because of this.
Yeah, I think right now that's the main thing I'm most excited about is December 1st through the 4th. We're going to have the top leaders, and we really base this on unilevel performance, right? And so we have leaders that have, you know, anywhere from 10 million all the way up to 80 million in unilevel contributions in their organizations. And we're flying those leaders into Dubai business class. They're staying at one of the nicest resorts in all of Dubai, and we're going to be there for 4 days, meeting with the production team, going through every single part of the Dubai event, planning it together, developing and putting the entire event together with those top leaders. And this is going to be exciting. That's going to be an exciting time. So congratulations to those of you that qualified to be there. And this, just trust me, the February event is absolutely where it's at.
Jeremy, I just want to cover one more time the Pacesetter reset.
Yes.
That make sure it's clear because it shows Pacesetter reset up to January 1st. So people understand it's not a 60-day reset. It's a still 30 days. So the whole November and then December starts over a new 30-day reset. So just making that clear. Make sure people don't get confused and think like, oh, no, we have twice as more time. Yeah, it's still 30 days. The only changes is you do not need 24 new members. You can use existing will count new people because we know it's not necessarily the volume of 128,000. It's the most important. And yeah, you know, guys, the biggest, what I can see, the biggest success, the people who get in DAISY, it's the people who stay consistent. They truly, they stay consistent and they go do exactly the same thing over and over and over again. And they're really putting a lot of work and they don't stop. It's not like they push really hard and then they stop. They stay consistent. And I'm just really really excited for those leaders who's doing this because they are going somewhere far and they already achieved a lot and they just compounding that effect. They're getting 1 achiever share, 2nd achiever share, 3rd. We have people with 3 achiever shares, 4 achiever shares, and they're not stopping. They're just pushing even more and harder. It's just like I'm comparing to the gym always because I like working out all my life in sports. And if you never worked out and you go to the gym, you come back home, look at the mirror, nothing changes. Next day you go, you come back home, you look at the mirror, nothing changes. You don't see the difference. So you quit, right? I mean, but that's not how it works. If you understand fundamentally, this is the right thing, this is how it's supposed to happen, and you do it over time, you will reach those results and then they will compound those results. So it's very important. I can see how people are growing. Those are the ones that are staying consistent, not somebody who pushed it only when we launched. The people who stay consistent, they're winning big. They're making so much more than jumping from one to another wave. And the wave is one of, we'll talk about that maybe later more. I'm excited about it because I mean, it's something exciting. We're gonna have a great recognitions in Dubai event. This is like big, and be consistent also coming to all those events. I mean, people are doing local events. We also have Middle Eastern countries, right? They are on fire. I just want to bring them. They're on fire. I can see how every day they're consistent doing Zoom calls, live events. In Japan, we have live events constantly. I have leaders sending me pictures in Osaka, in Tokyo. They're doing event here, live events. They get together all the time. And that's why we see this momentum. It's thanks to all those leaders. It's big. I like it.
Yeah, that's a great example of the, working out, exercising. And, and if you think about it, when you start that journey of working out, there's going to be days, especially in the early days, where you're going to feel sore. There's going to be some pain involved, right? There's going to be some pain and some struggle. You got to, you know, push yourself through that. And we've gone through that in the DAISY journey,
because
right?
you started it, right? Working out.
Yeah, that's right. I have a trainer that comes here now in a home gym here at the house, and you get through that phase of the soreness and the pain and then what happens is you start to see the results, and that's when the momentum really hits, right? You're like, whoa, I can see it. I can see something starting to happen, and then it pushes you even further. And the consistency, you know, I hope everyone realizes, you know, we have had our calls translated in 10 languages for the last 2 years, for the last 22 months since we launched DAISY. We've had the call. You know, there's some countries right now that are catching fire. You mentioned the Middle East, the Arabic community, the Vietnamese community we have a record turnout today. For example, in the Middle Eastern communities, the Vietnamese community, for example, the Spanish community. There's the Latin America market is launching right now. We've paid and had translators, interpreters, and in every call we've ever done. And guys, sometimes we've had maybe 10 or 20 people from some of these countries actually on the calls. But because we know where we're going, we said we're going to be consistent. We're going to continue. This is just an example, right? Consistent. We're going to do it over and over and over and over. And now what's happening, we're seeing these markets start to catch fire. Even when there was no one in those markets and it didn't look like anything was going to happen, we stayed consistent with the vision. And I'm using this as an example of your business and DAISY community. When you are consistent in that activity, and the next 90 days, there's never been a more important time to be consistent, because if you'll run hard with us for 90 days and you'll bring all of that momentum to the Dubai event, the hard work has been done in DAISY. We've made it through the hardest times. We're already past the hardest parts of the journey that we will ever have in DAISY. We did it. We made it through those challenges together. Now we're at a point where the momentum is starting to explode. And now is the time. If you will run for 90 days with us, go all in on DAISY for just 90 days, with the caveat of bringing that momentum to the Dubai event. If you push with us for 90 days and bring that fire to the Dubai event, you will set yourself up, your family up, literally, potentially for generations to come. And this is so powerful, guys. We can run for 90 days, November, December, and January. And we come together in February, and in the work that you do for 90 days will literally pay you for years and years and even decades to come in the future. And so there's never been a better time. There's never been a bigger moment in the history of DAISY than what we have right now. And Ilya, what you said a little bit ago is really the heart of this project. And it's a project where everybody wins with profits, equity, and income. And what we're doing today with the transfer into the Forex AI and the momentum that we're creating together the next 90 days, it's our belief and our hope and our prayer that when we show up in Dubai, that every single person who's contributed to DAISY, by the time we get to Dubai, will truly be able to say, I'm winning with DAISY, and every single person in this community is winning together. And that's what we have a chance to create over the next 90 days up to this event. And then from there, guys, we can celebrate the next level. 1 million members, 1 billion in contributions in 2023. There's no doubt. But the next 90 days really determines in so many ways the future of DAISY and the future of your DAISY business. 90 days all out together. We bring all of that momentum, all of the teams to the Dubai event, and we have the time of our life together. We're going to have professional headphone live translation in all 10 languages. This is powerful. So you can build in countries and regions all around the world. And we're just telling you guys the stories, the inspiration, the guest speakers, the announcements that we're going to make in February. We're about to shock the world. We're about to shock the industry. And D.AI.SY is truly going to be the most admired project in the history of this space. And so we're all in, and we hope you will be all in with us as well.
You know what's exciting? I'm just thinking while you speak, I'm thinking what's happening right now in the process of moving crypto into Forex, and what do people get from it? Like it's really exciting, because if you think of residual, if you have a team, let's say you have a team X amount of people or amount of in crypto, and it's been moved into Forex, you will see the residual once anyone in your team withdraw, you get paid unilevel constantly, and it's going to grow and compound and bigger. So your residual is going to increase with this moment pretty well, and your personal fund, it's going to start constantly grow, just like you experience in Forex. If you didn't experience, you will have that experience. And then once the crypto is ready, we will we will move into crypto, and it's exciting. I think in a month or two, people will really see what D.AI.SY was originally made for. Because original, when we were putting the compensation plan together and everything, we were focusing on residual. We were focusing on those ones, because residual is gonna overgrow the matrix by far. For some people, it's already there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty exciting.
I think a couple of important details about the transfer of the crypto into the Forex. One is that the transfer does not count as tier purchases. So when your crypto AI transfers into Forex, you'll get the full benefit of the Forex AI trading, and you'll get those rewards, but it won't count as a Forex tier purchase. And so you still want to contribute to the Forex tiers. You want to upgrade your tiers in Forex in order to participate in the full business model of the Forex. The members, the individuals that have their crypto AI transferred into Forex, it's going to be treated exactly like it always has been. So that contribution will come into Forex. You'll see that total amount transferred, and then it will trade. It will be used for testing and development and live trading. You'll see the performance results. You'll be able to withdraw profits based upon the day that your transfer happens. You'll be able to withdraw your profits just like everyone else on the weekends, or you can leave those funds in there to compound. We highly recommend, because we know that crypto AI hasn't performed for the last year the way that we hoped. We recommend compounding those funds so that you can really see the momentum over the next 3 and 4 months. But that's an important note. Also, this is important. If you are in crypto AI and you have a team that you built in crypto AI, and those funds move over to Forex, it doesn't matter if you're a Forex member or not. If those people were in your matrix from crypto, you will continue to earn the unilevel residual income on those members. And so that's very important that everyone knows that it will keep the same unilevel structure as the crypto AI. The only difference is those funds will now be connected to the Forex AI performance. And so the genealogy stays the same, the residual income, the unilevel all stays the same as if it were in crypto. The only difference is it's now going to be placed in Forex. Ilya, are there any other details about the transfer from crypto to Forex that are important to mention that we left out?
No, I think, Jeremy, you mentioned everything. So this last point also was in my mind, so I wanted to share. So it's very good you shared, because some people, because the pay plan that we put together, so to qualify, right, to make commissions on Forex tiers, you gotta purchase Forex tiers by yourself, right? So that's why you made this point. It's very important. And what's going to happen, of course, those people who never bought any Forex tiers, they will see some good performance on their crypto funds moved into Forex, and they will start buying Forex TS, of course. So make sure when your people from your team buy Forex TS, you also buy Forex TS by yourself to qualify for those commissions, right? So that you're not going to miss on those commissions.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's the same, to be very crystal clear, the funds that will transfer, it's the current contribution balance in your crypto AI, right? So some people have asked that. I think it's self-explanatory, but whatever your balance is in crypto AI, whether it's up, whether it's down, whatever that balance is, that 98% of your tier 1 and 2 balance that remains, and 70% of tiers 3 through 10 balance that is in crypto AI right now in the current balance will transfer to Forex. And then again, it will be treated exactly as if you contributed new money to Forex, for example. It will start to trade, it will perform, you'll get the results, and you'll be able to make those withdrawals or compound that performance, whichever you choose to do. So we're had a couple of questions while we're from the leader, so we wanted to really be clear on that before we close out the call. So any other details, guys?
Maybe just to clarify on, if some people had, and not some, most of the people had in crypto down. So once it moves into Forex, your account starts from that balance. You're not gonna have to reach that before you can withdraw. So from the day one, once it starts trading, whatever the profits you start making, and as soon as it's available to withdraw, once you reach, depends what your balance, you're probably gonna be first day in profits that you can take it down if we had profits, right? Or if your account is really small, only a couple tiers or something, it'll probably take you a while to reach that minimum, how much you can withdraw, but it's going to start from that amount and up, from amount it's been transferred, not for you to catch up where you ended in crypto. Basically, that's kind of, I don't know if you want to put it more clear.
No, that's exactly right. I think the way you worded it, Ilya, in some of our group chats with Endotech is, it's basically like it's brand new, right? It's like
it's from beginning. Yeah.
It's from the beginning. So I'll read the exact wording you use. Yeah, it's a totally new story, is how you put it.
New story.
Totally new story. So as those funds move into Forex, a total new story begins with those funds trading in Forex, and everything above that it's considered as profits and will be available for withdrawal. So
we're really lucky to have such a great team on a smart contract to be able to take such a massive data and build another smart contract to move and keep track of it. This is like amazing. It's not easy task, and they did it. And that's why it's going to take a couple of days. It could take maximum up to Thursday, but we're expecting within 48 hours complete the whole transfer.
And so, I guess, the last thing that's, I guess, to say it's important about that is, for those of you that are in the builders pool and in the achievers pool, those pools are benefiting from the Forex. For example, the unilevel breakage from the Forex, for example, goes into those bonus pools, right? From Forex. So now there's going to be, somewhere around 30 million USDT that's added to the Forex trading. And that performance is going to go into the bonus pools. So, if we think the builders pool, the achievers have been exciting up until now, there's about to be a 50% increase in the actual amount of funds in those bonus pools. So again, there's just never been a better time to get shares in those pools.
Yeah.
So I just have a question, but I'm not sure if I was just covering this question, but this question came in, maybe it's like, what about for those of us who are negative in crypto? Well, you starting with your balance, whatever it's left, right, in Forex, and as soon as you start making profits, it's available for you to withdraw.
So yeah, let's give you just a real simple example. Let's say that somebody has 100 USDT. Let's say they started with 200 USDT in crypto. Crypto went down to 100, let's say. So now you have 100 USDT that remains in crypto. 98%, let's say, was, a combination. Let's just, use simple numbers. Let's just say that 100 then transfers over to Forex. So now you have 100 USDT placed into Forex, right? As you know, trading happens, performance happens, that 100 goes to 120. You know, you could take out that $20. That's considered profit, right? Or you can leave it in and it continues to compound. Grows to 150.
There's a minimum, not $20. That's a little bit higher. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a I think there, yeah, whatever the minimum is to be able to withdraw. But the point is that but using the example of just 100 USDT,
yes,
as the trading happens and profits are made above that initial transfer, everything above that initial transfer is considered profits and is available for withdrawal. Again, we highly recommend compounding for a period of time, because you can really speed up the growth of that, of those results. But it's your decision to make always. And in Forex, every weekend, every Saturday and Sunday, you can request your withdrawals, and those withdrawals pay out within 24 to 48 hours after the weekend every single week. Is that
Yep.
Do we cover it?
Yes, I think we can wrap it up. We can finish the call.
Awesome. All right. I'm looking to Edward. I see you looking also in the group chats. Are there any other
there's questions I will answer. I will answer them privately, because the questions are looks like people don't really understand that the balance is moving. They probably think only the profits, that they're saying we don't have profits. How is it going to be moved? We're not moving the profits. We're moving your full balance of, like, maybe that you could be cleared up one more time, since we have
let's clear it up one more time. So for example, if you let me just log in real quick to the back office. So what you'll see when you go to your back office in the Crypto AI right now, and you go to your account, you're going to see total contributions, and that's the amount that you contributed. Underneath that, you're going to see current balance. So what that means is that from your initial contributions, the results of trading, which, for most people, there's been some losses there unless you withdrew profits, you're going to have a current balance amount. And that current balance is what is currently in Crypto AI trading. Everyone who contributed to crypto has a current balance. 98% of that current balance from tiers 1 and 2, and 70% of that current balance from tiers 3 through 10 is what will be transferred into the Forex AI. So again, going back to the example, let's say you had total contributions of 100 or 200 USDT. So in total, your contributions were 200 into crypto. And today, that 200 is now 100. Let's say that your current balance is 100 USDT. That 100 USDT, 98% of that, for example, or 70% of that, if you're at the higher tiers, is what will transfer over to the Forex AI. The remaining balance will stay in crypto and continue to be a part of the Crypto AI trading. And that balance will be what transfers over to Forex. So it's your current balance. If you go to your back office and you look at your personal accounts, it's your current balance that we're talking about. 98% of that current balance for tiers 1 and 2, and 70% of the current balance for tiers 3 through 10 will be transferred into the Forex AI, except for anyone who chose to not have their funds transferred over the last 2 weeks. When you completed the poll, that's different. But for most people in the community, that's exactly how it's going to work.
And if somebody still did not understand it, they will live through the live next week, and they will understand it live in their back offices what's happening. But I think there's no other way to make it clear. You Jeremy, make it the most clear message. Well, so
I'll tell you who makes it. Some of the leaders that we have actually make it most clear. So after every one of these calls, here's what happens. We've got several leaders in the group that are just really good with words, right? So they'll take all this information, and Caroline, for example, does this every week. They'll make bullet points of the summary of everything, and then we'll send that out in the main group chats. And so if you have any questions, you can reach out to the pace setters or pace setter leaders that you're working with. And we're also going to share those summaries in the groups as well. So the good thing about D.AI.SY is we're decentralized, and we have a lot of great leaders that do a much better job than we do at many of the details. And so we will make sure to get that information out with bullet points so that everybody has that summary as well. So guys, thanks for being on. We just reached the top of the hour. So let's rock and roll. Let's make November another record month. We appreciate everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.